Beanhead 383, and today I'm gonna talk to you guys about this. Uh, you know about running bigger tires. My good and bad things I gotta tell you about this. When you run bigger tires on a gas truck, first I'm gonna talk about gas and diesel. When you run bigger tires on a gas vehicle, but for me it's just this big thing I'm gonna point out when you're running them is that you will notice a little bit more noise in the tires. Another thing is this: rock chippings hit your paint, hit your fenders, and next reason why I'm gonna say is run mud flats because if you don't do it, they really do hit your rocker panels underneath, right around the rear of your front, like around the front of your wheel wells, wherever you get the rubbering. When you turn corners and stuff, you can kind of see that. And next, you never know, you might see rock rocks that have hit your paint in the back of your front fenders and like your front bumper. You never know you have to do trimming. That's something there. Another thing you have to do because of the walls and stuff. I just say I really don't like this, but you have to run fender flares and mud flaps. But no offense, but it kind of sucks. But for me, I'd rather just run mud flaps and just be done with it. And another thing I'm gonna say is fender flares they cause rust. And another thing, you run wider tires and stuff. 16 wides, those are gas burners. Then next 14 wides or 16 wides, the only way I'd ever run them is if I was going to go mudding or something like that. That's about it on that. On a gasser, and okay, let's talk about diesel. And this is something compared to gas and diesel. Diesels do better with running bigger tires. When you have a diesel, this you don't really burn as much fuel. When you have a diesel, they do better. I mean, they pull more weight better. Part of it, fuel economy is better, and they're kind of harder to park. That's what other people have said before. And for me, even if you have a gas truck too, they still can be kind of hard to park based on power related. But that is something there. Anytime you run wire tires, remember this: they are harder to turn corners. I'm not kidding about it. You'll kind of notice that. And next, when you ever run bigger tires, they take longer to stop. I'm not kidding about it. It really does. You cannot run as fast. And next, your RPMs, they will probably may not go as high as like they should. And for a gas vehicle, I've had this problem before. RPMs may not go as high. Part of that means you could have bad fuel economy and all that. And next, I guess I'm probably gonna have to get some octane booster because of I don't know if it might be built up in there. And next, if you're running octane booster or some kind of cleaner like Seafoam or something, I would say this: use it when recommended. Your vehicle stalls out and stuff. I have to say this: it might be because you have built up in there that could treat that stuff and get it out of it. So, all right, that's something else. Okay, we're gonna go back on the topic about diesels when it's running bigger tires. Running bigger tires in diesel, the only thing I'm gonna mention is this: anytime you run them, is the look of them good, stance is good, and next they can look aggressive. And part of it, some people for some trucks, they like them stuffed up in the back fender. That's something that people like to see. And another thing I'm gonna point out is this: when you're running them, you may have to have a little more clearance compared to stock. Because stock clearance, if you want to keep it stock height and you want to run bigger tires, you can. But the only thing I really mentioned, you want to have more clearance. At least you don't have to do all that ridiculous trimming. You never know. If I wanted to do bigger tires and if I didn't like it, I probably would make sure I'd have a certain height. At least I don't have to do any trimming and go back to stock height if I wanted to. That's something else. And once you do trimming, you may not be able to go back. But yeah, and next I'm gonna tell you about this. Some a little bit the same topic, but I'm gonna say this. I don't know how many people who have had this problem when you're having a second gen Dodge, because I'm having this problem too, is that when people run different like fourth gen bumpers, I'm not kidding about this. When people have a second gen Dodge, they put a fourth gen bumper, but the only problem I've kind of saw before is that there's so much opening between the headlights and the grill, and I'm having this problem. I'm trying to find a way to fix this. I don't know. There's some kind of bolts in there, the way you have to adjust it, I guess. I don't know. Or either some kind of bolt or whatever it is, some kind of mounting harness or something. I don't know. Because I have a Chevy and mine's a little bit different. And that is something I kind of have. But I was going to show the headlights, but the only problem with it, one is dark outside, and next, I was going to show the stance of the wheels and tires and stuff. So way you guys could see what I'm talking about and get to the point on it. And I apologize because it's dark outside and it's probably about, I guess, 11 or something, or I don't know. But right now I'm doing YouTube and stuff because I have not uploaded in a while. If you haven't liked, comment, subscribe. And on Instagram, it's Beanhead383. Follow me on Instagram because of, for real, I never know, so I can keep you guys updated. And if you guys have any questions or anything, or what would you like to see next, put a comment below the video, because of I'm wanting to put a good video out there probably at least once or twice a week. If you guys like to see once or twice a week videos, comment below, because of a lot of people out there just wondering when am I going to make another video, I guess. And you know, I'm about done with the Colorado because I've like sunk about $3,000 into it. And what you guys are going to say this, wow, I did not know you sunk $3,000 in that truck. I'm going to tell you why I've done that. Because of one, it had rust issues, meaning by it was minor and stuff. It needed to be treated, because if you don't repair rust, I'm not kidding, other people really complain about this. And part of them Chevys on the market compared to like my truck, some of them around like 2000, 2005, they are 8 up. I'm not kidding. Even most Fords are like that. They are 8 up too. I'm not kidding. Some of them may not have been through salt, like cement kind of stuff. And some people have been through salt and they don't clean it out. That's part of it. And next, get them dirty and don't clean them. For me, I've went like a while and not clean it. But when it gets to a certain point, I'll eventually clean it. But that is something there. And another thing I'm going to point out to you guys is this. What all I've done, to say I spent that much, wheels and tires, $1,600. And radiator and bed liner costs $200. And third brake light costs 32 to like 30 to around like 20 some dollars. And then rear struts, like front struts, cost about 130. Rear brakes cost probably around like 100, like not 100, but 80 some bucks. And WeatherTech costs about like 40 some bucks. Got that at AutoZone. Another thing that cost me a bit was the hidden turbo that cost about 12 to 15 bucks as a gas saver. Looked it up on Amazon. Thought they're really cool, but those you can take them in and take them out, and you just put in your stock box. And another thing I'm gonna say is a lot of this stuff, including paint, the paint job, it costs about $789, but it's just so much to name off on that. And have receipts on a lot of stuff. Transmission rear differential has been done. And you know, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. If you're liking the videos and you like to see anything else, please subscribe, because if you subscribe, so it can keep you updated and you don't miss out what's going to happen next. Because later on, I'm not going to joke to you guys about it. You guys may like the channel a little bit more, because during the springtime, planning on doing fishing. I'll probably plan on having fishing videos up on here and uploaded. So I guess even if I do mudding or anything, I'm probably going to upload it on here too. So, that's about it. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good night. Peace.